What's up, Magnacites? I want to talk to you today about food grade hydrogen peroxide and its benefits and what it's done for me, okay? So, let me start off by showing you food grade hydrogen peroxide, alright? You can get this, okay? You can get this from most health food stores, okay? This is the one that I get. They have a small bottle that's usually around $6 or $7, $8, and then this one is 20, okay? Make sure it says food grade hydrogen peroxide, okay? And the way, make sure you follow the directions on this. Has to be diluted with distilled water. The reason why is because the oxygen can kind of react with the minerals in regular spring water, and it can kind of in other words, when it's supposed to be working on you, it's working on minerals in there. It doesn't make it poisonous or nothing like that, but it reduces its effectiveness, okay? Food grade hydrogen peroxide has been used for a long time to treat many diseases and illnesses, okay? Some people believe it to be a fix-it-all for everything, okay? Watch my terminology, because you're not allowed to say that certain things can cure certain other things, just so you know. You can look that up as the reason why. But yeah, my experience with food grade hydrogen peroxide, I'll tell you this: when you mix it with distilled water, it tastes a little like maybe you might be drinking some bleach a little bit. It has a funny taste, okay? But I'll say within the first week that I started out, okay, as y'all know, you've heard me talk about this before, I have a candida issue, and for me it causes psoriasis on my head, on my neck and my chest, and that's about it. A little bit on my face sometimes. And within 1 week it was gone. 1 week my psoriasis was totally gone. Now, I did come back later, and I'll explain that. The reason why I came back is because when you have candida overgrowth, you have an imbalance, okay? So you need to take probiotics and other stuff like that to balance it out. I never did. So I kind of got rid of the overgrowth, but while I got rid of it, it still was unbalanced in my body. So it just grew back unbalanced. You got what I'm saying? So now I'm actually on it again. And it's gone again. And I ordered some probiotics to take to see if I can even things out. So for all you got psoriasis, it'll probably disappear within the first week, just so you know. I know a lot of y'all out there have it. I've seen people with it caked on their elbows and arms and their chests and everything, and so just so you know, you got something to treat this. It actually has been used to treat many other things too. And as you know, even though I like to do videos and tell you a lot of things, I also like y'all to do your own digging, so you're also educating yourself. I was recommended this book, okay? See that right there? All right, The 1 Minute Cure, all right? The Secret to Healing Virtually All Disease, all right? Now, this book is a really, look at it. It's thin as hell, all right? So those of y'all don't really like to read, it's really thin, and it's a quick read, and it's going to give you some examples of what it does, how it works, and what things it has been used to treat, all right? 2 things happened to me after I started taking it. Psoriasis cleared up, and the second thing was at a remarkable amount of energy. And I really noticed it when I was in the gym, and I noticed it with my sleep pattern changed, because I had so much oxygen in my body, okay? I was waking up 2 hours ahead of time. I normally sleep 7 to 8 hours. Now, I was waking up 2 hours ahead of time and my clock going off. That was crazy. I was like, and I would wake up refreshed, full of energy. Waking up at 6 when I wanted to get up at 8. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? So I got a lot more work done because I got up early. You got what I'm saying? Here's the thing, here's the premise behind it, so you understand why this food-grade hydrogen peroxide works. There are other forms of hydrogen peroxide therapy, okay, or oxygen therapy. There's other forms. One is intravenous, and one is used by breathing ozone, which is O3. What happens is, just so you understand really quick, is hydrogen peroxide is really just water with an oxygen atom, okay? So when you ingest it, the body, chemistry that goes on in your body causes it to release the extra oxygen atom, which helps you get more oxygen into your body. So you're not only getting H2O, you're also getting another one. Now, disease cannot survive in an oxygenated environment. Are you listening? Disease cannot survive in an oxygenated environment. So you can go ahead and think about what diseases it may be able to get rid of. Okay? Disease also has a hard time surviving in an alkaline environment. So if you are making your body alkaline, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, and you're also oxygenating your body. Get it? Yeah. That's why a lot of athletes actually sleep in, I think that I forgot what the chamber is called. I think it's called hyperbaric, but I can't remember. I know it's basically an oxygen chamber. I know TO has one. I think I read about that. They're actually not that much money. I think they're like 5 G's. Some of y'all could actually finance that. I'm probably going to get one when I move into my home. But I also know a lady, I know someone whose mother got very sick, and she knows certain pro athletes. They offered her their chambers to come over and sleep in. Apparently oxygen does a lot for people. So read up on that book, The 1 Minute Cure. Make sure you get it. It's real cheap on Amazon. Get it. Educate yourself on oxygen therapy. And then when you get a bottle of it at a health food store, follow the directions to the T. Please follow the directions to the T on the bottle, because like anything, you can have adverse reaction. These healing crises, okay? For example, I have a friend who took it for MS, because I told her about a person that I know who actually totally got rid of her MS symptoms with oxygen therapy. Well, she took the maintenance dose instead of easing herself into it, and she threw up all over herself, and she had almost fainted and stuff, because her body, so full of oxygen, was pushing all these toxins out at one time. Me, when I first took it, had no type of side effects whatsoever, just so you know, okay? But this time when I took it, you'll notice you haven't seen me for a little while. I wasn't making any videos. Part of it was work, but part of it was I started with the maintenance dose, okay? And when I started with it, I thought my body was a little purer than what it was before. Well, I was wrong, because I got this huge rash all over my body. I looked like a 90-year-old man when my body, like the skin all dried up. And my girl came over. It was funny. Y'all know Sarah. Sarah came over and she was looking at me. And when Sarah doesn't like to rock the boat. She don't like to get me mad on certain issues. Like she thinks I'm gonna blow up, but I wasn't gonna blow up. But she thought I was gonna get mad about her saying I looked really old. So I told her later, I said, man, I look like a 90-year-old man. She was like, I was wondering what was wrong. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want, if you were sensitive about it. Nah. But I got a rash from head to toe. Head to toe, yeah. And it finally dried up and all peeled off. And when everything peeled off, all the psoriasis was gone again. Nice skin color, and I've got a lot of energy. And I'm still using, I'm almost up to the last dosage before you drop it back to the maintenance dose. So if you have any questions, go ahead and write me, hit me in the inbox, and try it out. I love it. Like I said, it has been known to treat hundreds of ailments. So check it out, people. Talk to you later.